everyone and welcome to my The Young and the Restless official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers hint that Adam Newman might have some shocking news ahead of him. Could a life-changing revelation rock Adam's world and bring some new obstacles in his relationship with Chelsea Lawson? Adam and Chelsea's romance is on solid ground, but she's afraid to jinx it by tying the knot again. It seems like Chelsea's concerned about a disaster happening now that she's finally in a good place with Adam. Of course, Y&R has to deliver some angst for Adam and Chelsea sooner or later. There's always another hurdle around the corner on soaps, especially when a couple's been in a stable place for this long. That brings us to a trip that Adam and Nick Newman will apparently be going on soon. Y&R has delivered some behind-the-scenes hints about a possible storyline in Las Vegas based on some new sets, so Matt Clark might end up there. This would be a great opportunity for the show to link the present to Adam's past. Adam might reach out to some old connections for help during this trip, since he used to have a life in Vegas as Spider before his return to Genoa City in 2019. What if Adam crosses paths with one of his former flames during all the Vegas drama? That alone could stir up some issues with Chelsea if she gets insecure about some gorgeous woman walking back into the picture. However, no one can rule out the idea that Adam might have a secret child that he doesn't know about. When Adam left Spider behind and resumed his life in GC, he may have unknowingly walked away from a son or daughter. It would certainly throw Adam for a loop if he has a kid he's never met before. Connor may have a half-brother or half-sister out there depending on where the show wants to go with all the Vegas action. In other words, what starts out as a trip to catch Matt could turn into something else entirely for Adam. Could Adam have a problematic ex and a surprise child from Vegas in his future? The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest Nick and Adam's Vegas trip may come with some curveballs, so stay tuned. The calm between Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson feels almost unreal right now. After so many twists, betrayals, and heartbreaks, it seems like they finally found their footing. Adam's love for Chelsea is steady, genuine, and real, and yet even in this rare moment of stability, the shadow of doubt lingers. Chelsea, cautious and wary, hesitates to take the next big step. Marriage has a way of tempting fate in Genoa City, and after everything they've survived, she's terrified of jinxing the fragile happiness they've finally built together. But in the world of the Young and the Restless, peace rarely lasts. The show thrives on testing even the strongest bonds, and Adam and Chelsea's story is no exception. Behind the scenes, whispers of a life-altering revelation for Adam are starting to surface, one that could shake the very foundation of his relationship and thrust him into a world of unexpected turmoil. The catalyst? A trip. Not just any trip, but one that promises to pull Adam back into a past he thought he'd left behind. Adam and his brother Nick Newman are set to head to Las Vegas, a city that has always carried a dangerous allure and perhaps a few secrets. Recent behind-the-scenes hints suggest new sets in Sin City, a place ripe for drama, deception, and unexpected encounters. And with Matt Clark possibly involved, the stakes are already high. For Adam, Vegas isn't just a backdrop, it's a bridge to his former life. Before he returned to Genoa City in 2019, he had a persona, a reputation, and connections that he left behind. Spider was the name of that past life, a life brimming with thrill, risk, and complicated relationships. What if Vegas dredges up more than just old acquaintances? What if someone from that past resurfaces? Someone who once held Adam's heart? A former flame appearing amid the neon lights and high-stakes chaos could ignite a fire of jealousy and insecurity in Chelsea, even if Adam's intentions are pure. And then there's the possibility that Adam's future might hold a revelation even more shocking, a child. Could it be that in leaving Spider behind, Adam unknowingly left a piece of himself behind as well? A son or daughter, a child he's never met, living somewhere in the shadows of his past, waiting to cross paths with him. For a man who has navigated so many betrayals, lies, and shocking twists, the discovery of an unknown child would shake him to his core and could ripple through his life in ways he can't yet imagine. Connor Newman, Adam's known son, might soon have a half-sibling depending on where the show wants to take this storyline. What starts as a seemingly straightforward mission, tracking down Matt handling business in Las Vegas, could spiral into something entirely unexpected. A city built on risk, chance, and hidden truths might just reveal Adam's deepest secrets, the ones he's never been ready to confront. For Chelsea, watching Adam navigate this minefield from afar could be heart-wrenching. She's finally letting herself hope, finally allowing love to feel safe, and now she might be forced to face the possibility that Adam's past could disrupt everything they fought for. A gorgeous former flame, a secret child, or even the dangerous echoes of Adam's spider days could all collide in ways that test their love like never before. The drama is building and the stage is set. Vegas is calling, and Adam's next move could define not just his relationship with Chelsea, but the life he thought he had reclaimed in Genoa City. The Young and the Restless spoilers hint that this trip with Nick isn't just about business, it's about confronting the ghosts of Adam's past, facing potential heartbreak, and navigating the unpredictable twists that only this city and this show can deliver. So, as Adam and Nick prepare to leave for Las Vegas, one question hangs in the air. What secrets from Adam's past will catch up with him, and how will they reshape his present? Will love survive the chaos, or will the City of Lights expose fractures that no one expected? One thing is certain, Genoa City's own Adam Newman is about to face a reckoning, and the fallout could change everything. Stay tuned, because this trip might just be the most explosive chapter in Adam and Chelsea's story yet. Secrets, surprises, and shocks are on the horizon, and in The Young and the Restless, you never know which gamble will pay off and which one could cost everything. As Adam and Nick step off the plane into the neon glare of Las Vegas, the city hums with possibility and danger. The lights are dazzling, almost hypnotic, but for Adam, there's an underlying tension he can't shake. Every corner, every casino, every shadow feels like a reminder that Vegas has a way of revealing the past you thought you'd buried. He's not here just for business. Somewhere deep down, he senses that this trip might unearth more than just a lead on Matt Clark. The first night in the city is electric. The air is thick with the mingling sense of opportunity, risk, and excess. Adam moves with purpose, but there's a restlessness in his steps, a subtle unease that hints at the secrets waiting to surface. And then, as if the city itself were conspiring against him, Adam's path crosses with someone from his past, a face he hadn't expected to see again. She's stunning, walking through the crowded casino like she owns it. Every bit the firecracker that Adam remembers. Memories flood back, both exhilarating and painful. For a moment, Adam freezes, the weight of the past pressing against his chest. Chelsea's face flashes in his mind, a mixture of love, trust, and vulnerability. And yet, in front of him is a ghost from another life, a life full of choices, mistakes, and secrets he never dared to revisit. The encounter is brief, charged with electricity, a single word, a shared glance, and Adam realizes that Vegas isn't just a city of neon lights, it's a city of mirrors, reflecting the parts of him he thought he'd left behind. As he steps away, the gnawing question arises, could this reconnection be harmless, or will it ignite insecurities that Chelsea can't ignore? But the surprises don't end there. In the dim glow of a late-night bar, Adam receives a message that stops him cold. It's from someone claiming to know something about him, about a child he never knew he had. The words are simple, but the impact is seismic. A secret son or daughter, hidden from him for years, suddenly thrust into his life. The thought hits like a punch to the gut. How could he have missed this? How could his past, his life as Spider, have left such a mark without him even knowing? Connor's face appears in Adam's mind. His son, his anchor, his reminder of the love he's fought to keep safe. Now Adam has to confront the possibility that Connor isn't the only child, that another life connected to him exists out there somewhere. The implications ripple through him like a storm. Chelsea, Connor, his own sense of identity. Everything feels fragile, like glass teetering on the edge. The next day, Adam and Nick dive into their mission, but the tension lingers. Every interaction, every decision is underscored by the shadow of this revelation. Adam's usually unflappable demeanor is tempered by uncertainty. When they finally locate Matt Clark, it's not just about confronting him, it's about facing the tangled web of Adam's past, the relationships he's left unresolved, and the secrets that have followed him like a phantom. As the trip unfolds, the drama intensifies. Adam navigates the high-stakes environment of Vegas, balancing old connections, potential threats, and the gnawing anxiety about what or who might surface next. Every gamble, every decision carries weight. Every encounter could have consequences for his life back in Genoa City. And amidst it all, Chelsea is never far from Adam's thoughts. He pictures her at home, vulnerable in her hope for a stable, loving life. The thought of her worry, the idea of her jealousy or pain, tugs at his heart. He knows that whatever he uncovers in Vegas, he will have to face the consequences, not just for himself, but for the woman he loves and for the family he's trying to protect. By the time Adam finally steps away from the whirlwind of neon lights and secrets, the stakes are clear. Vegas hasn't just tested him, it's challenged his understanding of who he is, the legacy he's left behind, and the future he thought he could control. He has secrets to untangle, truths to confront, and a love to safeguard, all while navigating a city built on chance, risk, and revelation. As Adam and Nick prepare to return to Genoa City, the echoes of Vegas linger like a storm on the horizon. One thing is certain, nothing will be the same. Secrets have a way of following you home, and Adam Newman's life is about to be turned upside down in ways no one could have predicted. Chelsea's hope, Adam's courage, and Connor's innocence are all on the line, and the fallout from this trip could change the Newman family forever. In Genoa City, hearts will be tested, bonds will be strained, and truths will finally surface. Adam has returned from Vegas not just with answers but with questions more powerful and potentially devastating than anything he's faced before. The journey isn't over, it's only just beginning. The plane touches down in Genoa City, but Adam feels like he's carrying the weight of Vegas in his chest. The city he knows so well feels strangely different now, like a stage set where nothing is exactly as it seems. He steps off the plane, suitcase in hand, but it's not just the luggage that's heavy. It's the secrets, the revelations, and the gnawing uncertainty about what's waiting for him at home. Chelsea is there to meet him, her eyes lighting up as she sees him. For a moment, everything seems normal. There's the warmth of their love, the relief that he's home safe, but Adam can't shake the tension. Every word, every glance carries the echoes of what he experienced in Vegas. The encounter with an old flame, the message about a child, these things are impossible to ignore. As they settle back into their routine, Chelsea's instinct tells her something is off. Adam is distracted, quieter than usual, lost in thoughts he can't share. Chelsea reaches for his hand, trying to bridge the distance, but he hesitates, caught between revealing the shocking truths and protecting the fragile peace they've finally found. Her concern grows. She's walked through enough heartbreak to sense when a storm is brewing, even if she can't see it yet. Meanwhile, Connor senses the tension too. The usually carefree boy picks up on the undercurrent of unease, the subtle shifts in Adam's energy. Connor loves his father fiercely, but even he knows when something's different. The family unit that had felt solid now feels fragile, like a house of cards trembling in the wind. Adam knows he can't keep the secret forever. Vegas has changed everything. The possibility of a child he's never met hangs over him like a dark cloud, threatening to upend the life he's worked so hard to rebuild. His mind races with questions about identity, responsibility, and the choices he made as Spider. He wonders how this unknown child could impact Connor, Chelsea, and the future he's trying to protect. As days pass, the tension grows. Chelsea's suspicions bubble beneath the surface, and Adam struggles with when or if to reveal the truth. Every moment together is tinged with unspoken words. Every touch carries a weight that wasn't there before. The love between them remains strong, but it's tested in ways it hasn't been before. And then the first real hint appears, a clue that Adam isn't imagining the possibility of a child. Perhaps it's a letter, a photograph, or a message from someone tied to his Vegas past. Whatever it is, it's undeniable, and the realization hits him like a tidal wave. There's a life out there connected to him, a son or daughter he's never met. The implications are immediate and staggering. Chelsea senses the gravity of the moment even before Adam can speak. Her heart tightens with fear, worry, and a pang of jealousy, not of Adam's past, but of the unknown future encroaching on the life they've built. Connor senses it too, his youthful instincts telling him that something big is happening, something that could change everything. Adam's internal conflict deepens. How does he break the news? How does he protect the family he loves while embracing a child he never knew existed? The stakes couldn't be higher. One wrong move, one misstep, and the life he's finally found with Chelsea could unravel. And yet, there's hope. Even amidst the tension and uncertainty, there's a path forward, a chance to expand the family he's always wanted, to prove that love can endure even the most shocking revelations. But first, Adam has to confront his past, embrace the consequences of his Vegas life, and navigate the storm of emotions that threatens to consume them all. The city hums around him, but Adam feels the weight of destiny pressing down. Every heartbeat echoes with the choices he must make. Every glance at Chelsea, every smile from Connor reminds him of what's at stake. The world he thought he had under control is shifting beneath his feet, and Adam Newman has to find a way to hold it together before the secrets of his past tear everything apart. Vegas may have been the spark, but Genoa City is where the fire will either destroy them or forge them into something stronger than ever. Adam's next move will determine not just his fate but the future of the family he loves more than anything. And as the city holds its breath, one truth becomes clear: nothing in Genoa City or Adam Newman's life will ever be the same again.